It's time once again to turn up because it's not just Friday.
Nope.
It's Friday! Okay, our Friday drink today, in honor of fall, is a Sparkle Autumn Delight. How does it taste, ladies? Do you like it?
Oh my gosh,
You like?
I like it, but it tastes like candy.
Oh my God, it's
Ooh.
literally,
Candy.
wait, it's literally sparkling.
Yes,
How is
there's
that?
glitter in it.
That's what I
There's
wanna know.
glitter. Okay, well, let me show you how to make it first, okay? First, you're gonna fill a cocktail shaker with ice, and you're gonna add some apple cider, right? Why you laughing, Jeannie? Some cranberry juice.
Oh.
You're choking. Okay, Fireball, grenadine.
Oh, Fireball, that's
yes,
what got you choking.
grenadine.
Oh.
And you guys, this is what's really cool. It's some edible glitter, okay?
Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yes, there's glitter in it.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like, yo,
shiny.
my drink is actually sparkling.
It's
Yes,
glowing.
it's really
It's
cool.
glowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then you guys,
Diamante.
you're gonna shake it all together like this. All right, and then you're just gonna pour it into your glass like so.
You guys, that is such a
Jeannie
beautiful
taught me how to do this.
Yes, oh yes.
Such a beautiful drink.
Right?
That is a beautiful drink for
Look
the
at it,
holidays.
wait, show it in the camera.
It looks like
Tamara.
violet
Yes,
glitter.
look at that. You guys, the glitter is so pretty.
You
it.
guys,
Yeah.
our pee is gonna be so pretty
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah, how does
Oh
that
my
work?
Lord. Oh, yeah. We have to text each other
Yeah,
when
we
we
have
do.
to let each other know
okay?
how that works.
All
Yeah,
right.
see if your pee was glittery. Okay, now who's ready for some girl chat? You guys ready?
Cheers to girl
Yeah.
chat.
Cheers.
Yes.
Ooh, it
Cheers,
tastes
cheers.
like
Well,
fall.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well,
Autumn.
believe it or not, there are less than 2 weeks till Thanksgiving. Where's the time going?
No.
Which means it's time to finalize your dinner plans. But if you're hosting this year and have a friend or a family member who's been acting a little crazy, how do you tell them that they can't come? It's a tough position to be in, especially if they've come to dinners in past years. So you have to decide if having a tough conversation with them is easier than having Thanksgiving ruined if they show up and they act the fool, especially.
Yeah.
So ladies, is there any way to tell someone they need to find a new house on Turkey Day this year?
Well, I think, okay, I'm thinking about this
Yeah.
in two different ways.
Okay.
Like, if it's for financial reasons, like maybe you just can't afford to, have the whole
No,
family
they
together.
acting a fool.
Cool.
Y'all not getting along.
Okay, so it's not, that's
No,
something
it's
totally
not financial.
different.
It is that this person is irking your last nerve. They're rude. You've had a falling out. It could be a family member. They've come every year, but this year you're like, nah, fam.
Just tell them.
Yeah,
Just
I'll be
tell 'em.
honest.
I think you should just be honest with
Yep.
them and say, you know what, this year we want a peaceful Thanksgiving. You've been causing a lot of havoc during the year, so we're going to ask you to opt out.
Wait a minute. But
Oh,
what if they
damn.
knock on your door and show up?
Then you just don't let them in. That's what you do.
No way.
No,
A family member?
but that's why it's so
Seriously.
important that the delivery of the message is very succinct. I think, first of all, there should be a conversation leading up to it. Like, this person shouldn't have no idea why
course.
they're not invited. Like, if
Exactly.
they did something ratchet,
Yeah.
although I do accept a little ratchicity here and there. But
No,
if it's
like bad ratchet.
If it's, like, inappropriate, then they should have a talking to at some
Yeah.
point, right? Give them a chance. It's family, right? But if they don't get the message and you really cannot have them come to another Thanksgiving, I think you pick the best person who has the best communication or the best relationship with them to deliver the memo. You can't have your aunt that's hated that person for the last 20 years. That's not going to come off right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but I think
Smart.
if they
Person
did something, like you would say, maybe like they did something to last Thanksgiving and said, we don't
Yeah.
want that for this
No,
Thanksgiving.
I know, but it has to be the
so
right
chill
person
out.
who has a
See,
relationship
I'm
with
such.
them.
I think I'm such a sucker. I would actually tell them, like, look, you messed up Thanksgiving last year. If you want to come, you've got to act right. I'm going to give you a chance to act right. Then the moment you don't, then we're going to have to escort you out.
And let's say they
The
don't.
moment.
The moment.
I
Go
actually
ahead.
had a weird moment like this.
You
I-
did?
Yes. Where I had to tell somebody I did not want them to attend an event at my home.
What did you say?
And I actually politely said, listen, given the circumstance of what's going on between the two of us, I would prefer, I'm actually making a decision that I think it is best if you do not attend.
That's what I just said.
But it's like she said, it's how you say it. So I think it's best
Yeah.
that you not attend, and more importantly, because it was in my house as a 35-year-old grown
That's right. Let 'em
woman,
know.
you will not make me uncomfortable in my own home.
Straight up.
How did they respond? How did they respond?
They
to how
were
to say
like, I don't understand. We can talk this out. You're right, we can talk this out. Just not now or this weekend when the event is happening.
Now,
Yeah.
speaking
We
of
can talk
Thanksgiving,
this out later.
you having a Thanksgiving. Are we
Yes.
invited?
You guys are always,
Yay.
guys, I feel so honored. honest to God, last year we did Thanksgiving for the first time in my house here in LA. My whole family from New York came. And this is
so
such
fun.
proof of real friendship. It wasn't just a weekend. It was a holiday that's meant to be with your family. And all of these girls showed up at my home.
Yeah.
With your families, with your
Yeah.
children. Mallory was there. You had family there. Like
We had a good time.
there is nothing like that. That means so much to me. So again, the party's on in my Fiesta.
Yes.
At Chateau Houghton. We're gonna turn it into Casa de Houghton.
Hey, but
and
you
it's
know
gonna be
what?
amazing.
Whoever I see that's not there from last year, I know that's the person that you didn't want.
Wait, I do have a question.
I mean, not safe the Lord.
Wait, so Lonnie.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you remember Tyler Perry had a Christmas party?
Yes.
Yes, so I went one year and I had a fantastic time. And I didn't know he was having it again until he invited you and I wasn't invited.
Hold up.
Yeah. But
Lonnie,
I
why
did
you
behave
making me-
myself. I did.
Shut up, Lonnie.
I didn't know you weren't invited.
Yeah, but I did approach Lonnie and I was like, oh, because I saw it on your Instagram. But then what was even funnier is Tyler Perry actually came on the show. I don't know what came over me because he puts on
sure
some
did. She
really
sure did.
amazing parties.
You stepped to him.
I sure did. I said, Tyler. I said, what happened to my invitation? I didn't get it. It was lost in the mail. And he said, no, I promise you.
Yeah.
We sent it out to your publicist. Then I looked over at Lonnie, and Lonnie was like, no, he didn't.
But I'm sure he did. I'm almost
Maybe
Tyler,
they sent it like
yo.
to the girls of the, like, you know.
Did you get an invitation?
I didn't get invited
Yeah,
either.
but don't you guys remember?
What?
After that, when he came on the show, he invited all four of us. So guess who's gonna show up at your party, whether or not we get the invitation, Tyler?
We got a
loves
verbal
us,
invite.
Yes. Speaking
right.
of Thanksgiving now, many people like to prepare in advance for the big meal, with some going as far as to crash diet before the holiday. But according to website The Daily Meal, dieting before the holidays is a really bad idea. They say that crash dieting can actually make your weight go up in the long run and cause depression and anxiety, things that already rise during the holiday season.
I know.
Right?
I
Right?
don't
So,
mean either.
ladies, are you saying that you do agree with this when it comes to crash dieting?
I used to do this, but this year I've decided I'm on a good path.
'Kay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this year I'm not gonna actually overeat or binge during Thanksgiving.
Me too.
I'm gonna taste test everything, but it's all about portion control.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going with it this year. I'm gonna make myself a plate. They actually have plates now that say like what the portion should be, and I'm gonna eat a little bit of all of
Where
it.
can you get that plate?
I'm gonna get you one. I can order it. I
Okay.
think they have it on Amazon.com.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I remember last year, you guys, and I
I
kind
went
of called
crazy.
y'all out. Yeah, y'all tried to say, we not going to eat until the 21st. And I was like, really? We not eating until the 21st?
No, it was
And then
bad idea.
I'm like,
Yeah.
they were eating more than enough before the 21st.
Yeah.
You actually could get sick because when you don't
Yes.
eat, you actually shrink your stomach, and then you can't even fit as much food anymore, and you'll be sick.
This is true, but I also just think, man, like, you have the whole year to set yourself straight.
Exactly.
On the holidays, man, go big or go home, man.
Exactly, because
Oh
it's the
my
holiday.
God.
Yeah.
I know, but I
Yes.
can't shut it off sometimes. Maybe because I it's not like I diet before the holidays.
diet every Monday.
I try to just, I try to eat right. I try
Yes,
to, you know,
yes.
it's more of a
But-
lifestyle kind of a thing.
But that's great. See, I think that most people who are on a lifestyle eating plan will
Yeah.
tell you 80-20.
Yeah.
So then keep yourself on that plan, and on that day, go ham, and then go back on the plan on Friday.
But see, that's the
Okay,
problem,
yeah.
Jeannie.
I
I'm
just-
like,
I
ooh.
can't stop. I just keep
yeah,
going
I'm,
and
know.
and
going.
I'm not on the
It's hard.
lifestyle thing. Like, I think once you reach your goal weight,
Yeah,
then
then
go
you can do
ham.
that.
When you're still on your way there, I
But
don't
this
think
is
this
the
is a
thing
good
I
idea,
learned
people.
from Jeannie, and I because I believe exercise really does
Yes,
help.
for sure.
So what I will do is I will schedule time before I go out to the Thanksgiving dinner, and
Yeah.
I will go to the gym.
Smart.
And even if
Yep.
I just do 30 minutes,
Burn
I
the
do that,
calories.
and then I don't feel so bad. At
Yes.
least I'm doing something. It's just staying active.
Yeah.
It's like
True.
we have to stay active, especially with people of color. We just consume calories different. You know what I mean? It's just something about it.
And
You have
heart
to stay
disease,
active.
diabetes.
Yeah.
all of that food on Thanksgiving is going to be clogging all of your arteries.
Exactly. So at least take a walk. Even if you're, even after you eat, try to take a walk. Try to move or something. Just don't lay up on the couch
That
or
is
something
true.
like that.
Thank you,
so that's
Lonnie.
what I'm going to pledge to do.
Okay, good,
I'm going to
good.
eat, but I'm going to pledge to try to at least move. So
Yeah.
while dieting can be painful, yes, Lord, so can ponytails. Recent
Lord.
singers Ariana Grande and Camila Cabello bonded over their ponytail problems when Camila tried to rock Ariana's signature high ponytail at the MTV Awards show. Camila tweeted at Ariana saying, quote, "I just did a high ponytail for the first time and it is literally pulling on my brain.
Facts.
It's so painful. How do you do it?" To which Ariana responded, "Well, you actually have to have hair, so that probably makes it a little more painful. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm in constant pain always and don't care at all."
That's
well,
real, man.
Camila ultimately caved to the pain, tweeting, saying, "I had to take it off. Hashtag thank you next." All right.
Wow, she
Which is
love
the
it.
title of her single. So,
Yes.
ladies, can your hair ever be just too much to bear? I
Oh,
mean, I know
Lord.
you have a
God
hard time.
knows how much I can bear, and sometimes the bobby pin is not one of the things.
Right.
Okay, you guys know I always wear moños or like buns. That's what I say in Spanish. I
Okay.
wear
Moños?
buns.
That's
Moño.
what
That's a
they call it?
moño on the top
Okay.
of your head. Yeah.
Yeah.
So normally I wear those
Know
all
that.
the time, but sometimes it's that one bobby pin
pin.
that is sticking you. It literally feels like it's tapping on your brain, and you think you're gonna die. And we actually did a live show one day. And I couldn't stop. We're live. I couldn't stop. I couldn't. Guys, I was ready to take that whole ponytail right off my head. I couldn't stop.
It's true.
We're on a live show, and I was like, when they went to commercial, I called my hairstylist Ray. I'm like, please get this out of my head. Like I thought my brain was gonna explode.
I can relate.
The struggle is real.
And at the same time, in Hollywood, it's so sickening. But yo, that's the quickest instant facelift you will
So
ever
true.
have in your
That's why
life.
I love
It's
it.
true.
Well, that's even like, I'm a avid wig wearer. Everybody knows this. This is the thing about wigs. I wear human hair wigs, so it's light. But when you have a lot of hair
Yeah.
and you start drinking, like y'all may notice on Fridays, because I drink a little bit on Fridays, right?
A little bit.
It's something about the hair and the alcohol and the lights that starts me sweating, and I be like, woo, Lord.
It's like
And
a
too
hat.
much. It's like a hat, and it's like it's too much. So if y'all see me ever going like this, y'all know Lonnie having a sweat attack because the alcohol and the lights and all that kind of stuff.
They say when you're cold, you should always cover your head because the majority of your heat escapes from the top of your head. Well, you be in here with a hat on.
Exactly.
And
Well,
the
in the
heat,
summertime, what I do, that's why I wear braids in the summertime.
yeah.
And then that, first of all, gives my hair a break.
Yeah.
And then it's just lighter.
Yeah.
But the wigs can really be like,
Well, Lonnie, do you have that little clip in the back of your wig?
Wigs.
yeah.
Ooh, one time I did it too tight. Actually, remember when I was Tyra Banks?
Uh-huh.
Yes. You guys, my wig was so tight.
Oh, my
Snatched.
God.
Yes, but
remember
it
that.
gave
I
me,
remember.
I thought I was gonna die. It gave me this really bad headache for an entire week.
Yo, it's real.
I swear, I thought I thought something was going on here. I
no.
wanted to get an MRI.
Yeah.
Or I was like biting down on my jaw at TMJ, but it was my wig.
Yeah, you
it was
can't
just,
wear
it
them
was
too
too
tight.
tight.
What do you do for beauty, right?
I
Isn't
know.
that a trip?
But again, it
I look
looks
cute,
good
though. I look
when it's
cute.
like tight.
I know,
Yeah,
it does look
exactly.
good.